What's up, folks? Heinz Morning Update. 311. It's banned as well. Look at that, 311 day. So, interesting day on Friday. Popped up early. 93 looked like it was just going to ramp and trend all day, and then it reversed back, and it was sad. We had a down day on a Friday, which was crazy. Closed just below that 34 level, so 32. The 21 level held as of now. We're below that 21 level. We are below the 14 level, which I was looking at prior to clean up those singles. That is complete. So our next level down is going to be 91.89 if this 102.99 doesn't hold. So we've got the 101, 102. This is fairly important. It was also the POC for Thursday. So we will see if that 89.91 area doesn't hold, then I would assume we'd trick back into the 70, 72. 60, 60 is a must hold. And then we start to clean up everything down here, which is very interesting. But let's hold the phone because, we have a lot of data coming out this week. So if we don't flush today, they could bring it back up and we could just have a consolidation day down here, maybe a slightly red day, and then set it up for Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday are going to get real interesting. Not much today. There is a 3-year bond auction at 1. And then on Tuesday, we have all the CPI and core CPI, and then a 10-year note at 1. And then Wednesday is the 30-year. So again, as I've said, I believe moving forward, bond auctions are going to be the new Fed day. I think that once these start to go off at a higher rate than estimated and a bid to cover lower, then market's going to react because the government can't raise money. And I think that mutes the ability for them to cut rates because they can't cut if nobody wants to buy the debt. Anyway, just food for thought. 51.48 is your P1. I have not rolled, as you can see, and I hate rolling. I will delay it as much as I can. I will probably roll at some point this week, but as of now, I'm not gonna. 51.04 is your S1. We are there now. So that 04 S1, that 99.02 level is what I'm watching. 77, I like that, and 50.33. So we'll watch those as well. Here's your daily with a monthly TPO chart, and that's where I'm getting that 101. Is that 105? No, it's 102. Anyway, so this level right here is kind of that over-under. So we're flirting with being over-under for the month, and that's where I've been watching. So we get below that, then I think that we can probably head back down. First red week in a long time, so that was interesting on Friday. And we're kind of holding steady. Now it did pass by about 30 points. My 51, 66, 70, 93 was our high. So we'll see if that was just the poke up and then the cycle inversion down, or are we just going to continue up, right? Because we've seen this before, right? Where you have a dip and then it just continues to rally. So hearing mixed reviews, some people went all full bearish because of the sell-off, and some people are just saying, oh, it's just a quick dip. I'm agnostic. I try to stay agnostic. Euro flirting with the 9.5. This could go back up to 10. Tilts back up. So this might have legs before the reversal, but it blew past that 50. So right now I'm not touching it. I'm not going to long it. I'm just waiting to short it. Here's your candle from Friday. It chewed into this cash gap. So 104, 5104 fills it. And 5078 fills this one. Then we get into this doozy. And then, so we'll see if any of these hold. I would assume, one of these will, either the beginning or the bottom fill gap These tend to be very important, at least initially, right? So I think Friday it hit this one, and I can't remember where it was, and it bounced off pretty hard before it came down to re-enter it and chewed into it a little bit, but it didn't fill it. So these are the two cash gaps I'd watch today. So 50.92 and 50.78. We're going to open up probably below that. So we'll see where we go here. Anyway, that's about it. We'll see. Oh, NVIDIA, the index of NVIDIA, they pumped this up overnight up to almost 900, which is interesting. And now it's back down. So I think it's shenanigans. They're trying, but keep this on your charts because this means the world. It's so heavily weighted. Everybody's watching it. So if this is tanking like it is right now, not tanking, but dropping, it's already, so it's going to open up about 12 points down. Apple is actually higher right now, but that's got a red bar on it. So definitely keep an eye on NVIDIA and see. Again, they could ramp this right back up to 900 and use this as a dip, generational dip buying, right? Or the structure did change, as I mentioned in the room on Friday. Like, did we see, at 10:30 a.m. on Friday, a market structure change? I'm not convinced, but I think the possibility is definitely there. So we have to keep an eye out because dip buyers got killed on Friday, right? So we'll see. If the dips continue to not be bought and the downside runs a little bit, then I think that, possibly we're seeing a shift. Or that was a one-off and they're going to just ramp this right back up, which is both a solid possibility. So please be careful. I'll be in the room.